Hey, what's up, guys? This is Colby Cheese, and I'm with Internet Business Kung Fu. Today, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the 5 lethal sins of small business email marketing. And what I want you to understand is that email marketing is one of the most powerful tools that you have in your arsenal. Whether you're an online business internet marketer, or if you're just an actual small business person, brick and mortar in a local area. Either way, email marketing is a way for you to always keep in touch with your prospects and even your customers. It gives you a chance to build a stronger relationship with your um, customers and prospects, and allow you to offer them additional products and whatnot. Also, the great thing about having a great list of people who are constantly being updated by you is that it builds that relationship in the way that, you know, if people aren't always going to be coming back to your website, and by having a list of people, you can always send content out to them. They don't actually have to go to you to see what you're offering and whatnot. So it's really a perfect way for any small business to be marketing to potential prospects, and additional customers. So one of the uh, one of the first things here that I want to talk about is the fact of not sending regular content. And when you don't send regular content out, people are going to forget about you. They're not going to remember you, and it also is going to degrade that relationship that you have built with them. And the first 2 weeks are going to be the most critical whenever the first 2 weeks after they sign up to join your list, depending on what your offer is, especially. So, depending on what your offer, some people are going to offer like a special report for somebody to opt in, or they're going to offer some type of mini course. But whatever the case is, the first 2 weeks are going to be the most critical. You want to try and keep in touch with your prospects as much as possible. And I think daily communication at first is going to be the best, just based on everything that I've learned from multiple experts out there. And it's just going to be a fact that you're going to get better results whenever you do daily communication with your initial prospects right after they sign up. So, and I said here, you want to try maybe a mini course is probably the easiest way to do that. You just create a little bit of content, break it up into blocks, and put that out over the next 10 to 14 days. You can split it up with some offers in there as well. But that's going to be the easiest way to create that much content in such a short amount of time. And the reason you want to do that is that it really builds up that relationship with your people. If you provide them with a lot of value, that's really the best way to do it. Build lots of value, get people to trust you and really love you for the content that you're going to create, and they'll be a lot more likely to buy what you are offering them in the future, because they have that trust built up with you. It's going to build up that trust for any kind of big selling that you're going to be doing in the future. So really, there's a lot of different markets out there, and you're going to have to discover what works best for you. So once you're done with that first 2 weeks, I'd say just find out when sending content is going to be the best for you. 3 times a week is probably going to be a sweet spot, I'd say. At least once per week, though, I would definitely recommend for anyone serious about treating their list correctly. The next thing is going to be, you don't want to always try and sell in every single newsletter. This can get extremely frustrating. I can say from personal experience, I hate it whenever I join a list and then all I get is people, it's just the same as every other list out there. They don't send any content out that's valuable. All they're doing is promoting everyone else's offers, and it's just extremely frustrating. So don't try and sell in every single newsletter. Do break that up with valuable content. You're going to burn out your list. They're going to stop reading your stuff. They'll probably even unsubscribe. I know I've done this recently to a lot of people that I've subscribed to, because I don't get anything interesting from them anymore. It's all just sell, sell, sell. And I'm tired of it, and your people are going to get tired of it as well. So do yourself a favor. Offer them a good mix of content and selling. Don't promote every single product out there just because you want to make some money from it. Go do your research. Find out who you want to follow, who you want to promote, and try and do a little bit of research before you just promote a product. Don't just promote it just because it's the next big thing out there. So another idea is to try and give some kind of value along with your sale. All right, some ideas of how to give some value with a sale. This is something that I can definitely see being done and working really well, and that's let's say there's an offer that you want to promote, and it has something to do with how to get traffic, for instance. Let's just go with that subject. So there's an offer or a product out there that you want to promote, and it's showing how to get traffic. Maybe what you do is you check out the product and you say, hey, you're gonna mail your list a couple of things about some tips about getting traffic, and then you're gonna say, these guys here are really the experts in getting traffic. I definitely highly recommend them if you want some more information about getting traffic to your website. Here's a couple of things that I learned from them, or that they've done in the past. Blah blah blah. That's in my opinion, I think the best way to do it, because when you're just saying, oh hey, here's a product, go buy it, bam, it's just frustrating. You're wasting you're wasting people's time. They only have a certain amount of time. They probably get tons of email. I know I do every single day, and I don't want to waste my time opening up some long email that all it does is try and sell a product and it doesn't give any kind of value. So that's what I would say to do. The next thing is not linking back to your website, and this is definitely something that you want to do, and there's a couple of different ways to go about it, and I've seen people do different things. But the reason for this is that you want to get people to see your website. It really helps you out in the fact that it helps people understand and remember who you are. And I say this because I am actually subscribed to quite a few people, and when I'm looking in their emails, all I see is their names, and I half the time I can't even remember who they are at this point because I've got so many subscriptions, and I wouldn't really, and I feel like I got a pretty good memory. So definitely try and find a way to get people. You want people to remember who you are, especially if you're going to go ahead and build that trust up with them in the initial, like you're supposed to. If you're doing the things I'm telling you to do, you definitely want people to remember who you are. So send them back to your website. Your website should have pictures of you. It should have content of yours. Products that maybe they've bought before. So that's definitely going to help people to remember who you are. And so finally, it could be really just any offer that you want them to see that you can link to. So I mean, you can always link out to an offer on your website. Some other ideas are try creating the full article that you want someone to see. Like if you're creating a content email, create the full article on your website and then link people back to that article. You could also link out to video. Video is obviously very powerful. It's gaining popularity to a very large extent nowadays. So definitely link out to video in your emails. Another little small tip here is that you definitely want to avoid crappy headlines. Why is that? Well, people are not going to read what you write if you don't have a compelling enough headline for them to open it. They're not going to open it if it sounds boring or just something that's not intriguing to them. The whole point of your headline is to get your first sentence read of your article, and of course the first sentence, that its job is to get the rest of your article read, and then your article is to get your offer clicked on, etc. Blah blah blah. You get the point. But anyways, make sure you study good headline writing. There's a lot of articles out there. I'll probably have some content here on the website as well for you. Definitely make this a huge point to make sure that you have proper copy in your headlines, so that people will open your emails and read them. Final thing is that the final sin of small business email marketing is not testing properly, and there's a lot of different ways to do this. With proper software, you can actually split test. You can send certain people emails and certain people not. And the reason for doing this is you can discover, well, for one thing, which headlines work, which headlines are getting clicked on. You send, let's say you got a list of 1,000 people. You send 250 people deal with one headline, another 250 with the other headline. You see which group clicks on that and opens it more, and then you send the rest of your group the better headline. Things like that. Same thing. You send different content depending on which person is you're sending to. So you may have some prospects in a list. You may have some customers, and you want to send additional offers to certain people who buy things, or people who click on a certain link. You may want to send those people a different email than people that don't click that link. And basically you want to send out more content, building up trust to the people who don't buy certain things, and try and sell them more, things like that. So do different testing on things that work, and you can test which copy converts better. Send some of your people to a sales pitch, and then another one to a different type, and see which one works better. So there's all kind of testing that you can do with email marketing. So anyways, I hope that this content was good for you guys and you learned some good stuff. Of course, you can always go over to my website, Internet Business Kung Fu, to learn more, and definitely subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on YouTube. And I look forward to sending you guys some more great content in the future.